All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Always.
Today we're going off the field, folks, going to behind the scenes. We're going to be checking out, well, Cristiano Ronaldo's private jet.
Oh, wow.
We've got this excerpt from an article called CR7’s Luxurious Private Jet, a look inside Cristiano Ronaldo's Airborne Palace. Sounds pretty amazing, doesn't it?
Airborne Palace. That's pretty evocative imagery right there.
It is, right? So, I mean, we all know Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
Buzz the best to ever do it on the pitch. But we also know that he is all about this, like, larger-than-life lifestyle. I mean, the cars, the houses,
Yeah.
and now apparently a private jet.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because we see these athletes on the field, but they live these whole other lives off of it.
Yeah.
And I think getting a glimpse into that is really fascinating.
Yeah, totally. And this is not just any old plane, right? We're talking about a Gulfstream G200.
Yeah.
You know, that's like top tier, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, these are for, CEOs, world leaders, that kind of echelon.
Exactly. Big time.
People who need to be all over the world very quickly.
Yeah. Think about Ronaldo's schedule, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be like playing a match one day, then he's got to be at a photo shoot, then he's got to be like, I don't even know. He's everywhere all the time.
Yeah, he's got like 4 different careers all going at the same time. Football, fashion, business. I mean, it's wild.
It's insane. So this jet, right? The article is telling us it can fit up to 10 people. So,
Yeah.
I mean, perfect for, his team, family, friends, whoever he wants to bring along, right?
Yeah, entourage. Yeah.
Entourage. And it goes up to 560 miles per hour top speed.
Yeah.
So we're not talking like, hanging out waiting for your connection at O'Hare. This is something else entirely.
Yeah, you're not going to be stuck next to someone with a crying baby on this thing.
Definitely not. But it's not just about the speed and, getting around quickly, right? This article, it really dives into like all the luxury details.
Oh yeah. This is a flying palace. Like, it's basically a 5-star hotel in the sky.
Oh yeah. What do they got?
I mean, you've got plush leather seats, you've got high-speed Wi-Fi, a state-of-the-art entertainment system. There's even a fully equipped kitchen, a private restroom. I mean, anything you could possibly want.
So he's up there like working out, watching movies, having a gourmet meal.
Yeah.
All while like flying, thousands of feet above the ground. It's insane.
It's pretty wild. And you know what I find interesting? It's almost like a reflection of his dedication on the field, right? Like how he's always striving for perfection, even when he's not playing.
Yeah. Every detail's, it's just meticulously planned out. I mean, it kind of makes you think, like, if I had that kind of freedom, right, that kind of luxury at my fingertips, what would I do? What would I even prioritize?
That's a really good question. I mean, would you go full luxury? Would you make it all about efficiency? Like, what kind of statement would you make with your own Airborne Palace, right?
Right. It's funny you say statement, because I think that's a big part of this for Ronaldo, isn't it? Like, it's not just about getting around. It's about like projecting a certain image, right?
Yeah.
Maintaining this brand he's built.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, especially at that level, right? Image is everything.
Yeah, and think about it, right? If you're traveling all the time, I mean, it's got to be like incredibly draining to deal with, airports, security lines, all that stuff. So having your own private space, a place where you can control the environment, I mean, that's got to be a huge advantage.
Absolutely. It saves some time, energy, and it probably helps with his like mental focus as well. He can just get on the plane, relax, and get ready for his next big thing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But, thinking about it, there's also this other side of things, right? And it's something we talk about a lot on this show, sustainability. I mean, private jets, they have a pretty big carbon footprint, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they absolutely do. And it's a legitimate concern, right? Especially as we're all trying to be more mindful of our impact on the environment.
Definitely. It's a complex issue, for sure. And I guess there's no easy answer. But it's definitely something to think about, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's a conversation that needs to be happening, especially when we're talking about, figures like Ronaldo, who have such a massive platform.
Absolutely. So, I mean, all this considered, right? This private jet, this lifestyle, does it change your perception of Ronaldo at all?
That's a good question. I think for me, it doesn't necessarily change it, but it adds another layer to it. You know, it shows that he's very focused on, on his time, on his efficiency, on his comfort.
Yeah. And that he's willing to invest in those things.
Exactly. And whether you see it as, as extravagant or just a practical necessity for someone at his level, it's definitely a powerful symbol.
It really is. It's like this little window into, what it actually takes to be at the top of your game like he is. It's not just about talent. It's about It's about managing everything around you.
Yeah, it's about creating the optimal environment for success. I mean, and that's something we can all learn from, right? Maybe not all of us can afford a private jet, but we can all think about how we can optimize our own lives, to be more efficient, more focused, more productive.
That's a great takeaway. So, I mean, wrapping things up here, it's clear that Cristiano Ronaldo's private jet is more than just, a fancy way to get around. It's a symbol of his, of his brand, his commitment to being the best and his unique place in the world.
Yeah, it's a reminder that for these global icons, every decision they make, even down to how they travel, is a reflection of who they are.
Absolutely. So here's something for all of you listening to think about. If you had a private jet, what would you do with it? Would you go for pure luxury, ultimate efficiency, or something else entirely? What would your airborne palace say about you? Thanks for joining us.